Hi friends, well once in a while I show a video of me getting my hormone pellet placement. So it's time for that today. I have my wonderful nurse practitioner Marissa here doing that for me. So I get a combination of estradiol and a low dose, the appropriate dose of testosterone. So we've talked before about the dosing. Usually we use 1 milligram per kilogram of testosterone. So I'm getting a little bit less than that actually, 50 milligrams. And with that dose, my level does not get too high. It gets just right, so I feel great. So we're going to show you how easy it is. Are we ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Yeah, it's really easy. So this is the position. You don't even need to get undressed. We're just show enough of your bottom so that she can find a little, we've all got a little bit of soft tissue on our bottom. So the placement, typically we go one side and then the other side. So the last time I got my pellet, I did it on the other side. So she just cleaned my skin. And then there's a little bit of local anesthetic that just stings for like a half a second. I mean, I can't even barely feel anything. That hurts about as much as like a mosquito bite. It's a teeny tiny little needle. That was the numbing. Really barely even felt it. So, and then there's a little poke in the skin because these things are literally the size of a grain of rice. In fact, the 6 milligrams of estradiol that I get, the little bitty dose, is more like a piece of couscous. It's like super, super tiny. So it's like a piece of couscous and a piece of long grain rice. So really, really tiny. And so you don't need to make a very big hole to get this through. So she's just waiting for these enzymes, and I can't even feel anything, so I might not even be able to tell what she's doing, but you'll be able to see. And then there's a little introducer that goes in, and then the little pellets just go through it. So we'll be done in just a minute. So anyone that tells you that getting a pellet is like a major to-do, clearly it isn't. Because it's like this. And I've had, I've been getting pellets every 3 months for quite some years, so I probably have a little bit more tough tissue there for her to go through than if it's your first one. The tissues is really soft, but didn't feel like she was struggling. No, see, still got some soft tissue. So if you go back and forth side to side, this another myth is that you develop a bunch of scar tissue. You really don't. I mean, certainly if you go in the same place over and over again, you could potentially do that. But if you think about alternating right and left and you're getting it every 3 months, I'd only be going in this spot once every 6 months, and clearly wasn't an issue. I can't feel a thing, by the way. I'm just chit-chatting.
And we're done.
Oh, she finished. That was it. Okay, so that is what getting a pellet's like. And this is going to give me continuous hormones directly into my bloodstream, not going through my liver, for about 3 months. Now, because I'm training for Ironman triathlons, I actually burn through them a little bit quicker than some people. So sometimes I might get mine every 10 weeks, depending on my training schedule. So there is a little bit of flexibility in the frequency of placement, but typically around 3 months. Someone like me, maybe a week earlier. And then she's just putting a little steri strip over it. That's it. I'm going to go running in about 30 minutes, so you can work out right after this. I am not going to sit in the tub or swim in the pool for 48 hours because I want that tape to stay on. Other than that, can do anything I want. That was easy peasy. So typical, average, nothing. Yeah. That's how it goes.
You're all set.
All right, and she probably took longer than usual because I'm the boss. So that was about as hard as it ever gets. That's it. Well, come see us if you do choose to get pellets. You don't have to. It's one of the options out there. You can get any form of hormone replacement. We don't want to give the estrogen by mouth, but you could use a cream, a gel, a patch. You could use testosterone cream or gel, also fine. This happens to be more convenient for me. That's my choice. So we don't tell you the best way or when's the only way. This is just an option. But I think it's really good to be educated about how easy it is, just in case you do choose to do that. So we'll see you soon.